Welcome. My name is Catherine. In this video, I'll be sharing some records I purchased last month in May of 2024. The first album is Genesis's 1983 album, their 12th studio album, released October 3rd of 1983. Mine is a US copy on the Atlantic label, and the UK copy was on the Charisma Virgin label. There were 5 singles off this record. The first one is Mama, That's All, Home by the Sea, Illegal Alien, and Taking It All Too Hard. Now, I like the singles on this record. My least favorite is Illegal Alien. 2 other songs on this album on the B side, Silver Rainbow. I like this one. It was written by Tony Banks. And I also like It's Gonna Get Better by Mike Rutherford. So this album reached #1 on the UK album charts, and it peaked at #9 on the US Billboard 200 album charts. And it sold over 4 million copies. Now, 2 of these songs were nominated for Grammys. The first one is Mama. It received a Grammy nomination for Best Rock Performance by a Duo or Group. And second, Home by the Sea, the instrumental, was nominated for Best Rock Instrumental Performance. And I really like this Genesis album, so I'm glad to add it to my collection. I will show you the record. It's in VG Plus condition. The next record is a reissue. It's Bob Marley's Exodus. And I decided to get a reissue because the original is very difficult to find. And if I do find it, it's expensive. So there are singles on this record, 5. The first is the self-titled Exodus. It went to #1 in Jamaica, top 20 in the UK, and #14 in Germany. Other singles are Waiting in Vain, Jamming, 3 Little Birds, and this is one of my favorite Bob Marley songs. It's my mantra whenever I'm worried or faced with challenges. I sing this in my head. And the last one, One Love, People Get Ready. So there's a distinct difference between side 1 and side 2. Side 1 features songs about political change. Side 2 expresses love and religious faith. And this album gave Bob Marley international success, and it went gold in the UK, US, and Canada. And I've heard some things about this record on the Tough Gong label, that it doesn't sound very good, or sometimes they don't sound good. But I haven't found that true of my copy. I think it sounds just fine. And I'll show you the sleeve. It's a cardboard sleeve. And it has the lyrics to Exodus on it. And I was thinking about putting a protective sleeve on it, but I think this cardboard is pretty sturdy. You can share your opinion on this in the comments, whether I should switch the sleeve or not. But here's the record. There's the red, gold, and green color. So I'm glad to have this in my collection. I really enjoy Bob Marley's music. The next 2 records are 45 singles. I bought a copy of Blondie's Titus High. This was a song that me and my mother liked when I was a kid, and it just reminds me of my mother. And on the back, we have the picture of the Auto-American album cover. And I will show you the record. They gave me 2 sleeves, a generic. So here's a nice, clean 45 record. So as a child, I didn't realize this song was a cover. I learned that later. The original song was by a Jamaican ska rock steady band called the Paragons, and it was released in 1967. The songwriter is John Hoyt, who is a member of the Paragons. But the Blondie song became an international hit. The original went to #1 in Jamaica, but it pretty much just was in that country. And Blondie's song off their 5th studio album was the lead single off of Auto American, and it reached #1. And I just love the photograph on this album. It's an iconic photograph. And the last record that I'll show today is The Clash, Rock the Casbah. I just like this song. It was released June 11th of 1982. And the song tells a fictitious story, but it's based on a real fact. It's a protest song inspired by the government of Iran being overthrown by the Ayatollah Khomeini, and they ban Western music. And Rock the Casbah is the 2nd single off the Clash's 5th album, Combat Rock. It reached #8 in the US Billboard Hot 100, and it reached #30 in the UK. In Canada, it went to #17. In Australia, it went to #3. And the sleeve on this is on the Epic label. Upside down. And I'm sorry, I didn't show you guys the record. Another nice clean single. So I did order one more thing. On May 9th, I got an email from Duran Duran's website, and they are reissuing their first 5 albums on Rhino Records, and they were available for pre-order, so they know how many to press. So I went ahead and ordered the first album because I didn't have that. And it has the songs Girls on Film and Planet Earth. But I think overall that first album has some songs with really nice melodies. So that should arrive. Release day is July 19th. So when I get that record delivered, I'll be sure to show that and make a video about it. I'd like to say thank you to all my subscribers, and as well as my new subscribers who have recently subscribed. I thank you to all who watch my videos, and I hope you have a nice day. Take care.